Hello, welcome to Cinemando with Kathy and Amit. Be sure to subscribe, like, and
Hello.
comment. This one especially, we really want the comments because this film is a mystery to us all. We
Mm.
don't. So I've been hearing a lot of buzz about this movie called Rocky, and not the one with Sylvester Stallone, but the Rocky from Hamill from 2021. Oh yeah, no one heard of it? Yeah, there's a reason. You can't see it. It's
Mhm.
not available. You can't. 2021 is when this movie came out. Why can't we see it? What's up with that? So we
Very
we
confusing.
looked, we're trying to find a screener. In the meantime, I want to see the trailer because at least we can have that. That is still out there.
Right.
So we're gonna look at this trailer. We're gonna try and promote the hell out of this movie because we all want it to be available. So maybe out there in the ether, they're gonna hear us talking about it and they'll actually make put it on streaming because Cinemando and D54 said please do that. All right. So
Yeah.
do we have any other information on it about this movie?
The movie is like it's a fan favorite. It seems like all the reviews from this movie are like super good. Like I'm just reading on the Wikipedia, the responses are like 4 out of 5 stars, 3.5 out of 5 stars, and like it's definitely like praised a lot. In sort of how unique it is, especially its just violence apparently is just really unique. Which is really cool. Like, you know, if they like, I mean, I appreciate when they can artistically do something that's really different.
Yeah.
So this movie is highly praised, and it's just, yeah, I'm like you. I'm surprised why this movie is not known about more. Like, I had not heard about it until you sort of let me know about it, and obviously the origins from this all came about due to Captain Miller and the director,
Yeah.
being the
Looking
same
into his
director.
Yeah.
Yeah, we looked into it was kind of like a rabbit hole. Like, okay, who's this director? Let's take a look at his
guy?
background. Then we found this movie called Rocky. And I mean, the one criticism I have before even going into this is like, why would you call your movie Rocky? Like,
So annoying.
I know the Tamil like cinephiles out there are huge cinephiles, and they know what Rocky that I'm thinking about when I think of Rocky, which is the Sylvester Stallone, one of the
Iconic. Yes.
one of the most iconic movies from Hollywood. So I'm just wondering why you would call a movie Rocky, because when I type in Rocky, I get like about 500 articles talking
You gotta
about
sift
Sylvester
through it.
Stallone.
I know. It's so annoying. There was a film that came out a few years ago, Triple X. Don't even try and
Mhm.
Google that. It becomes terrifying. It's like there's some titles you're like, why you guys?
I remember that. Yeah.
So in the meantime, this is the director of Captain Miller's Arun Matheswaran. This guy, Rocky was his first film. So that was his big debut.
Yeah.
And apparently it came out in 2021. It did really well. He got, right, you said, good reviews. And then the movie just never became available on streaming. Nobody knows why.
No.
So it became like this thing everybody's looking for. They want to try and find, first of all, it got edited a lot. It's considered the most violent film ever made. Apparently they did editing on language and editing on violence, which is a shame because I see a lot of hardcore violence with bad language that gets by, skates on by. I don't know if it's a Tamil thing, a sensitivity there or what, but I want to see this film regardless of the edits because it just sounds like it's an important film. It's this guy's first movie and he's coming out with a big film starring Dinesh. What do we know about Dinesh? Even he likes Rocky, right?
Yep.
I mean,
he came out and actually tweeted it. I can just share my screen and sort of just take a look at this. So like,
I mean, my God.
I mean, it's always great whenever you have praise from like a big star name like Dhanush, one of the biggest names in the industry, to come out and this was Arun's like second movie, I think it was. So he hadn't done,
wasn't it?
I think he had done one other
more?
maybe, or maybe it was first or second. It was
very early in his career,
in his sort of filmography.
Yeah.
So yeah, and he came out and says this film is an absolute gem. Watch out for some very strong performances, especially from my beloved Bharathiraja, sir. Best of luck to the entire team, especially the very talented Arun Matheswaran. So he calls him out. It's fascinating to just follow this sort of trail, I guess, and we can actually see
that's
essentially now he's starring in a movie with, I mean, this tweet would have meant so much to Arun Matheswaran, I can imagine, because so early on in getting and this movie doesn't have a Dhanush level star. I've never heard of the actor before, and I think it was very early in his career too.
Yes,
the actors as well. Just like, wow, and so cool for him to be like, oh my god, you're somebody that I wanted to work with or something like that. Here's my movie, and now I'm doing this big blockbuster feature with you. So It's interesting how these things just go along.
It's sometimes when a director comes out, even if the film doesn't do well, or if it's somehow having trouble finding a streaming platform for whatever copyright reasons, we don't know why, that an actor will see that and go, I want to work with that guy. He's got something. And all the reviews I was reading was like, visionary, genius, like, holy shit. So it's really disturbing because you feel like here's a guy who has a unique voice and he's very talented, and he's sort of being, in a weird way, kind of held back because of them not allowing, of all movies in the world, like he can't get his movie out. So that's why we're coming in right now. We'd heard a lot about this movie. He has the new movie Captain Miller coming out, which has now made me much more excited to see it because it has this director, and it's got a lot of buzz. It's notorious. It's a hard to find gem. It's almost like it's almost forbidden. Like it's forbidden fruit. Like, can you see Rocky? You have to try and find Rocky. You can't just see it anywhere. So it makes it even more special. So in the meantime, I thought, well, let's watch the trailer because at least we can do that. And then we'll do what we can to do a review of this in the next week or so. We're going to really look, we're going to find a screener and we're going to do that. So here we go with the trailer for Rocky, Tamil film from 2021, not the other Rocky. Okay, here we go.
Wow, beautiful setting.
Gorgeous.
My God, yeah.
காலம் ஒரு துரோகி, படுபாவி, பிசுனாரி, நேரம் ஒரு நோய், பிரபஞ்சம் சூழும் போய், சுதந்திர வெளியிலே.
This is a beautifully shot trailer already. Like
incredible.
நேரம் நதியாய் நுரை தள்ளி துள்ளி
beautifully shot.
ஆனால் கைதியாய் சிறையிலே ஓடு ஓடு என்று உந்தியும் சிலை போல் மலை போல் துடிக்கும் மீனை அடக்கும் வலை போல் அசராத காலம் ஒரு துரோகி, படுபாவி, பிசுனாரி, நேரம் ஒரு நோய், பிரபஞ்சம் சூழும் போய். தனிமையில் மனத்திரையிலே வந்து ஆடிய எண்ணங்கள், மனதின் கூவல் செவியிலே எட்டி பாடிய தருணங்கள், என் குரல் மறந்து தொண்டை மறத்து வெளியே நோக்கிய கோபம் உள்பாய, என்னை மீறி எந்த எண்ணம் உணர்வு களத்தை ஆராய, சின்னஞ்சிறு ஆசையெல்லாம் சிறையிலே சுட்டு புதைத்தேன். எண்ணிய கம்பி எடுத்து நானே என்னை தண்டித்தேன். என்னை போல் மிருகம் ஒன்றை கண்டதில்லை அதுவரை நான். மிருகத்துக்கு தீனியாக தனிமையில் நான் மட்டும்தான். அகமன அரக்கனை ஆதரித்து ஆளவிட்ட பின் இதயத்தின் இறைவனை இவருக்கு நீய வேண்டிய யுகங்கள் தாண்டும் நொடிகள் சுடுக்கி நொறுக்கி விடுவிக்கப்பட்டும், நினைவில் நிழலாய் நிற்கும் உலகம் நிஜத்தில் அழிக்கப்பட்டும், துண்டித்த பாசக்கயிர் நூல்குடியாய் காற்றில் ஆடும் தசையில்.
Look at that. Oh my God.
Oh wow.
Incredible. Love this ball.
Wow. Not holding back.
And then beauty.
காலம் ஒரு துரோகி, படுபாவி, பிசுனாரி, நேரம் ஒரு நோய், பிரபஞ்சம் சூழும் போய்.
Wow, man. Oh my! Wow, that was incredible.
Stunning. I mean, my God, gorgeous. 2019. It's saying.
Yeah, I don't normally walk away from trailers and feel like that level of emotion like that this one conveyed. That's something that I don't like. I mean, you get some scenes here and there, you're like, oh, that scene looked powerful, but this whole thing felt like it had like some kind of emotional impact running through it, and it just got better and better as it kept going. Like that last scene with him just screaming was like, wow, like it's this looks incredible
and unbelievable. It has that beautiful, it sounds like he's reading like an entry, like either in a journal or something in his head, and he's reading those beautiful phrases, and then overlaid, you start off this beauty, and it's cutting back and forth between black and white, and it has these huge, I love to, big skies, lower
Yeah.
third action, and then you have the great all the action pushed to one side of the screen and the rest is negative space. They beautifully framed, artful filmmaking, incredible cinematic looking. And why this film is not available. I mean, it looks violent, but it doesn't look any more violent than other stuff I've seen. I mean, yeah, the violence. I love too. They kind of ease you into it. It's moody and and then they kind of go and then they kind of down again. And I love that scene with the big blue building, like you're looking at it, and it's 3 stories, and they're fighting on these platforms. Oh my god! And what I like that too, it wasn't like over the top violence for people flying through the air or whatever. It's like you can feel the connection of the fist or the weapon with the person. They're just falling down. You can see the pain. There's a lot of pain. It's not like big fun action people flying through the air and nobody gets hurt. It's like those people get hurt, and I think that maybe that's what's so disturbing about this film. Maybe is that it feels like real violence instead of cartoon violence.
No, like I mean, the vibes I got, which is like it's very rare to see these kind of movies, but like my favorite kind of like action movie is like I don't know if you've seen the movie The Raid, the Indonesian movie.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. So I mean, the whole prison scene like that reminded me of that, and that has that real like. I mean, each punch feels like you're being punched. Like it's not like it's not explosive. It's not like you're not seeing like machine guns go everywhere and just a whole bunch of bodies flying. It's like one person getting attacked and you see the fist going into their skull and the blood coming out very intimately. So this reminded me of that, like that kind of physicality. I honestly like movies like The Raid are so rare to see. So yeah, this gave me vibes of that, which is a compliment in itself because that's one of the best that I've seen. Like it still goes down as one of my favorite movies. So yeah, it's a great movie. They can get to that level, my god, it's like if The Raid was actually directed by a true artist. Like exactly. We had the screen was all black and just down in that corner you're seeing a window with the light on and you see him pounding something. Like normally a director would be like, be in the room with it, show a close up, get it. But we have all these beautiful, really pulled back shots. Now it does make you feel a little more removed, but I think that's kind of I'm getting that feeling that since he's out of prison and he feels like I guess he was an assassin. That's why he's so good at this. That's all I know about this movie. Yeah. Really. So he got out of prison. So now he feels totally separated from a life he used to have. Like, who does he know? Where is he? Who does he get revenge on? But there's a distance, it seems like. So absolutely gorgeous trailer. Just a clip trailer. It's like,
really needed. It's beautiful.
Because really it does a lot of, like using that kind of cinematic style, it gives a lot of silence to the movie, which is in contrast to the violence that we're going to see, which I love playing with that visual contrast. You're seeing the storyline is about this brutality, but the way they shot it is pulled back. And I love that I love directors that can play with that concept. So, because
it's so easy to just dominate and be loud and exciting and adrenaline the whole time, and you're just numb by the end. Here, I like the disruption of it. Like he's in this quiet, he's sulking, doing a lot of walking. There's these scenes from way far back. Even the violence is shot from very far away, and some of this. So when you feel the violence, it becomes this big disruptor of this quiet and this beauty and the sight. You're seeing the disruption of the violence versus like, that's all this is. It's just violence. Correct. Like it's more than that. So where is this movie and why is it not available? Please, someone tell me. But we have relief coming in the fact that Captain Miller will be out. And even those trailers have been very artful. I mean, if we look at those again, we'll see it all over. I have a few posters. Some are probably legit. Some are probably not. But I just want to show everything I can find about this movie. So we have this one that was in the tweet that Dinesh sent and got him a job working with this guy. So I love this shot. I mean,
it's the same style as what we just talked about. It's that whole negative space, silence, black and white, not black and white, but the negative space versus the real strong focal image. That's what you need.
Look, he has this great face. This guy, whoever he is, who has these hooded eyes and this he just looks like a guy who has seen some shit and he's just haunted. He's not very gonna be a broken person. And then
so much emotion in that face. I can't believe this is the same guy that was in Jailer, right? Like he had that tiny role in Jailer. Wow. I feel like he was held back in that movie. Like he was just a side character.
I know. So he had a good run in Rocky, which you can't see anywhere. Okay, then we have this kind of low res, but you get a little more moody, looks a little more prison-y. Like he looks more cash. The other one's better. He looks a little more haunted. Then we have Cassel. We got our main guy, the Bharathiraja. Yes. He's in there and it looks like they're all holding up chalkboard, like a little signal to that. That looks like a little cheeky right there.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have, oh, look, there is a crazy weapon in it.
Yeah, okay.
Crazy violent. But you know what? I bet this is going to be it'll be really quiet. And all of a sudden he's just going to pull it out and they'll probably shoot it from very far away or very artfully from behind. Some crazy, beautiful way to show it. Which in movies like Solar, they just would be close-ups the whole time. So
yeah. Or it'll be like, it'll be in silence or something like that. Or, you just hear like the, like it looks like a Tommy gun, so you just hear the the pellets just falling.
They have that great scene in KGF 2 where he's using the gun and then he lights a cigarette on the hot barrel. I thought that was pretty great. And then we have this kind of art poster, we have a little illustration, which is pretty good. I like that. A little art poster always welcome. And then we have one more kind of a collage idea where it's like you see a lot more people. You see a woman here laying on the ground on a clock.
Yeah.
You see his haunted look again, but we're given more of the love is going to this established actor. What's his name again?
Red. This is like the bloody nature of.
It's like the whole thing's a splatter, and he's living in it.
Yes.
He got the hammer. He likes to use hammers, apparently.
Yeah.
So it's like you can do some damage, and we saw he was. If you hit people 100 times with a hammer, you pretty much got it done. That's what it looks like. That's the lesson to learn from Rocky. So anyway, if any of you guys have any information on the controversy, the problems with release, like why there's a pullback on the streaming availability, why was it edited so heavily when it really doesn't look that much worse than anything I've seen? Let us know if you have any information. We're going to try and find a screener and we're going to review this film because I got to see this movie. It looks amazing. And I cannot wait for Captain Miller.
Definitely no. This looks really good. Now I'm really looking forward to the review when we sort of check it out. But any comments would just go a long way to helping us.
Yes. We want to promote films like this because they deserve to be seen. I think so. All right. Catch you guys later. Bye.
Thank you.